What's going on, hustlers? Welcome back into Hustlepedia. Today we are going to be diving into a topic that I feel like is not discussed enough in a market like right now, when you're seeing a lot of assets going 300%, 200%, 200%, 170% in just a matter of 7 days time. And we're not even in the true quote unquote alt season. We haven't seen Bitcoin absolutely go parabolic yet, like everyone is predicting, and all the experts, so to speak, in the market, all the on-chain data, everything that indicates that Q4 Bitcoin is going to reach this $100,000 level, alt season, all that good stuff that is around the corner, and which I do truly believe is around the corner. Alt season and the Q4 bull run up is around the corner. But I want to talk about how to get your cards right and how to take a look at how to take profit. If your asset is doing something like this, you need to potentially take some off the table and make it a risk-free position at the very least. And we're going to go into how I go about taking profits in these markets. I am not a financial advisor, but I will share some strategies of how I lower my risk and I lower the greed level in your investing. You can never let greed get in the way. You can never let the greed of, well, I'm just going to keep it in and hope it goes up, because everything goes down. And as you see right now, Blocktopia, for example, it's kind of pulling back a little bit, and that's healthy, guys. That is healthy. But when you get in at a level where the white line is where my entry point was, and a lot of the people on the channel, when we covered Blocktopia here back on October 4th, it wasn't even out yet to be traded. It was 0.00025 was the initial price on a $500,000 market cap, sitting at $241 million market cap right now from that. And even from the 0.0045 levels that we entered here on Blocktopia, we were up about 11, 12x. So how do you clear yourself from the risk of your position? How do you get out and not only be able to keep your exposure to this additional run up, but whenever you 3, 4, 5x your money in an asset, how to clear your risk from the position, lower the greed, and lower the risk for yourself and for your capital to where you're only playing with potentially profits and house money. If you're new to the channel, be sure to drop down and hit that subscribe button. We come out with brand new crypto and altcoin videos every single day here on the channel. And be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video. And if you like these types of videos where we're actually talking investing strategy, I feel like this is overlooked as far as what a lot of channels offer on YouTube, as far as, how to allocate your profits. We are here to make money in cryptocurrency. If you got into cryptocurrency, you didn't do it because you just love the blockchain technology. You did it because you want to make money. You want to make money if you're in cryptocurrency. That's just the facts of it. You see the opportunity in the blockchain technology, but you are here first and foremost to invest in this technology, and to invest, you want to make money. So how do you secure those profits, and how do you get yourself clear of the risk in a position, especially with a new project, right? A lot of the times, like Defina Finance as well, another one that we cover. These are going to be our just two examples today of recent ones where I've cleared myself of my position. But this is what you can do as well to clear yourself of your position. If you have an Altura in your pocket and you want to take some profits, and if it goes 230%, you want to take some profits off the table, I'm going to show you exactly how I go about that. So with Blocktopia, entry level day one of KuCoin listing for me, 0.0045. It shows like 0.00422 here, but 0.0045 was my entry, and it has gone about 12x right now, guys. So the first day, very first day, it gets up to this level, about almost 2 cents. It was already a 4x for my entry. So whenever it 4x'd, for example, I was very high on Blocktopia. I did a pretty decent investment. So you can get greedy, and it didn't pull all the way back. It wasn't one of those situations. This was a brand new project. There was a lot of hype around Blocktopia. It 4x'd immediately. So what can you do? Let's say you start with a $1,000 stack, right? We're going to go to the calculator. Let's say you start with a $1,000 stack. And you 4x it immediately, right? It's times 4, $4,000, simple math, right? So $4,000 now in the first day, the first pump, your first investment on it. The greed can really kick in. On a lot of assets, you're going to get a massive pullback when it 4x's like that on listing. Blocktopia was one of those outliers. But for example, you put in that $1,000. What I did on day one, you go ahead and take out your position. So you're just going to minus $1,000. And now you're risk-free in the trade, right? Sitting at the price of 0.018 would be where you are risk-free, and that's where I got risk-free in this trade. For example, whenever I sold some right here at about 0.18, I went ahead and cleared my risk. I was 4x. I got rid of 25% of my position at that point, and now my entire investment is out of the position. Even from 0.18, it is now up to 0.061. So we're up to 6 cents now. That is still almost a 3.5x from that position. So what would that mean? That means the $3,000, even from that point, guys, you're still looking at a 3.5x from that position. You're still looking at turning that $1,000 has still turned into $10,000 and $10,500. And you already took your risk off the table, and you could be a little more conservative. You can take more of your, whenever you 4x, you could have gone 50% off the table. You could have taken $1,000 profit. These are just all examples, but these are examples to clear your risk in this bull run in a massive volatility market that once altcoin season is done, it's going to be done like that. And you might not even have time to go and get all your assets and sell them into stable coins quick enough if you miss the top. These things move quick. We've seen Bitcoin move $10,000 just recently in a matter of 10 minutes. So this is a way to have invested $1,000 in Blocktopia, for example, on listing. When it 4x's, you sell off 25% of your position, which at that point is your entry only, and you still would be at off of $1,000 on Blocktopia, on a $1,000 investment. You're still at $10,500 in profit, pure profit, and your $1,000 is already completely out of the. You already took that off the table. It's back in your pocket. So that is one way to clear yourself of profits. So now you're like, well, what if it's not a 12x? What if my asset does like a 300, a 400%? Well, let's take a look at Defina. So Defina is an anime NFT game, and Defina has done very, very well, as you see. We covered Defina here on the channel on October 8th. During their seed round and their private sales and their IGOs. Listing price was 40 cents. As you can see, it has done a 10 plus X, but I entered this one a little late because I didn't get in at those seed sales. I didn't get in at that private round. And as you see, the big red candle on listing, it kind of was overbought up front. It kind of consolidated for a while, and I got in around this $1.50 level. Right now, it is at about $5.62, and Defina's honestly defying anything I ever thought it would get to, right? I thought maybe this, you're looking at a market cap on Defina right now of 24 million. That's absolutely insane. Diluted's 557. So this thing will be ready to sell off here pretty soon, in my opinion. It's getting overvalued as far as Defina goes. So how do you clear yourself of this, right? I'm about 3.5x, 3.5, 4x. Well, what you can do here still, let's say you put $1,000 in Defina. Or actually, since Defina was, let's say Defina, since it was not as much, not as many, X's, let's say $2,000. On that $2,000, on that 3.5x, you could literally go in there right now and take out $2,500. You're still at $4,500 right now. In that position, you cleared yourself of not only your $2,000, but $500 extra to either go put into a different low cap asset to do the same thing you just did with Defina or with Blocktopia, or to be able to take that $500 in profit. Now, take in consideration the tax implications of any short-term capital gains. That is something to take a look at. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and I am definitely not a tax expert, so I'm not going to get into any of that. If you don't know what a short-term capital gain is in cryptocurrency, you need to look that up and look at the implications of that, because obviously I can't tell you how to do your taxes and how to look out for your taxes, but I can tell you that that is very important as well, how you take your profits, what you're moving your money into, all that good stuff. It all affects your taxes, so be sure to move your money around smartly and look at all the implications, because I can't get into that here in that much depth, but as far as that, do your own research. But if you were to take out on a $2,000 position, like I said, at $1.50, so at 560, we're looking at a 3.5x. Like I said, you're at $7,000 off of a $2,000 position here on Defina if you got in at this $1.50 level. You could go in, take out either $2,500 with that $500 extra as actual complete profit, because it was just a smaller X, and it's probably about to be due for a pullback. So you get not only your investment back, but you get a $500 cushion as profit. And this is, small examples. These are just basic examples, easy math examples. But 2,000, 3.5x, you're at $7,000. You can take 2,000 out, clear your entire position. You're still at $5,000 invested into Defina. You're looking like you still have a ton of Defina holdings, and you're looking at entirely profit. You're looking at house money. These are basic examples, guys, but these are examples of how to get yourself out from under. Whenever a project of yours 3.5x's, but you love the project, right? You want to stay invested. You don't want to miss out on further gains. You don't want to have that FOMO. A lot of people in crypto, in investing, the biggest thing is greed, the FOMO. Whenever you take profits and then you see it run up 2, 3, 4 more X's, you have that like, dang, next time I'm going to let it stay in. Well, next time it's not going to do the same exact thing, right? Not every asset is the same. You cannot rely on every asset to just keep on running up infinitely. Like Blocktopia, it had a very needed sell-off there. We're starting to see some green candles again on the 15-minute, but it's not going to go up forever. And there are pullbacks on all of these types of assets, so you have to be careful. These are basic ways to be able to pull your positions out of projects when they 2, 3, 4x. Even if your project 2x's, you buy a project at $1 for $1,000 and it goes to $2, your $1,000 turns into $2,000. There's many ways you could even get out of this. You could make that position less risky. You could take out 25% of that position. So 2,000 minus 500. No, 2,000 minus 500. You're at 1,500 left in the position. You already took 25% out. You already got half of your initial investment out. It takes your risk levels down. It takes your greed levels down. Your half position is already cleared. And then if it does another 2x, you can get your other half of the position out, or however much profit you want to take. These are super basic strategies that I feel like just aren't even talked about out there to be able to clear the risk for yourself and clear that psychological factor that your money is riding along the line and you're just like sitting in front of the charts hoping that it just infinitely goes up, when in reality it is going to pull back at some point. And especially when this bear market comes, guys, you don't want to get blindsided by the bear market and all of a sudden you're holding all these bags that are now in the negative because alts dropped like that, right? If you look historically in 2017's bull market, alts went to literal shit after they ran up. Alt season hit, but then 99% of the alts went to bare bones minimum prices. You could have scooped up all these assets today, which are running up at bare bones prices. So these are ways to clear your positions. Whenever your alts start 2, 3, 4, 5xing, you're going to be able to go in there, clear your initial risk, and then you're playing with house money at that point. And you can play out alt season with less greed and less emphasis on having to be perfect on timing the market, because nobody out there can time the market perfectly. And I know at this point we're rambling, but this is so important, guys, on profit taking. Easy ways to clear risk out of your positions. I just gave 3 basic methods on just a 2, a 3, and then like a 10x position that you can go about. And guys, you can make that 10x position earlier on Blocktopia where you turn that. So let's say you did turn that into $10,000, your $1,000. You 10x Blocktopia, you're at $10,000. Maybe you want to take out more than just your $1,000, right? You could take out $3,000. You're still at $7,000. Invested into Block, which is all profit, guys. So these are easy ways to lower your risk exposure and just overall lower the psychological effect of, am I timing the market perfect? Because no one times the market perfect. And I just want to emphasize that there are easy ways out there to clear yourself of the risk once your assets are running, and then you are risk free. You are playing with house money, as they say, and you are able to focus then on just growing those profits. And then whenever the market starts turning around, you get into your stable coins and you find your interest-bearing accounts until these assets are at bare bones minimum, and then you pick them up again in the bear market. So this is going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to get out a simple profit-taking kind of methodology to be able to approach this bull market, clear yourself of risks, and be able to have all that upside exposure still. As you can see, just the littlest amounts are still making $7,000. If you're taking out 30% of your position at $10,000, for example. So there's a lot of different ways to take profits very easily in these markets, and I'm more than willing to answer questions in my Telegram chat. We've been making a lot of money, guys, in my Telegram chat. A lot of people are running up bags like Bloktopia, like Defina, and a lot of other assets. Join the Telegram down below if you want to be a part of that community. And we go over stuff like this every single day. But I wanted to get this out. Basic ways to lower your risk in these positions, lower your greed, and still maximize your upside for Q4's bull run. And these are basic strategies, but for all levels of investors. Be sure to subscribe for more content just like this on how to make money in cryptocurrency. We come out with crypto and altcoin and crypto gaming videos here every single day. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your profit-taking strategies down below. And stay bullish, keep hustling. Peace.